Rickey Smiley Morning Show. 10 minutes after the hour, y'all. The front page news is being brought to you by America's Best. Don't overpay for eyewear. Visit America's Best and get 2 pairs and a free exam for just $69.95. It's not just a better deal. It's America's Best. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and happy Monday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcel, here with a quick look at your front page news. People along the coast of Texas and southwest Louisiana are looking at heavy rains and flooding from Tropical Storm Nicholas. The storm is moving up the Gulf Coast with winds up to 60 miles per hour. The National Hurricane Center says that it is on track to pass near the South Texas coast later today. Meanwhile, 4 people were injured yesterday in an explosion in an Atlanta area apartment complex that destroyed several floors of a building. The cause is under investigation, but the building's leasing agent reported a strong smell of gas about an hour before the explosion. Meanwhile, in international news, North Korea successfully tested new long-range cruise missiles over the weekend, and the U.S. Capitol Police announced 6 disciplinary cases against officers from the January 6th insurrection on the Capitol. All right, that was a quick look at your front page news. For more, log on to the RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, the sports genius. What's going down in sports?
Oh, real quick, just going to fly through the football recap over the weekend. Couple of games in college football. Ohio State loses to Oregon, man, 35-12. Arkansas beats Texas. Unranked Arkansas beats Texas. But yeah, that was pretty crazy, man, with Ohio State and Oregon, man.
Yeah, that was. I watched it. I was glued.
If them teams played 10 times, they would both go 5-5, in my opinion. They was very balanced, both of those squads right there. But in the NFL, Jacksonville loses to Houston. Trevor Lawrence struggled a little bit through 3 interceptions. Tyrod Taylor, quarterback of the Texans. They made the Texans fans say Deshaun Watson who? And what about Arizona beating Tennessee? Kyler Murray and the Cardinals defense made Big Derrick Henry and Ryan Tannehill look like a Pop Warner football team. Now, I know it's only week 1, but still, that was impressive right there. Miami beats New England. Tua Tagovailoa and Mac Jones both look good. Cleveland, they played Kansas City all the way to the end. Baker Mayfield, Patrick Mahomes. Man, Mayfield's going to be here for a long time. He for real, I'm convinced. And the New Orleans Saints, Jameis Winston throws 5 touchdowns, no interceptions, beat Green Bay, blew them out. Aaron Rodgers threw 2 interceptions, like crazy. We got Monday Night Football tonight, Baltimore versus Las Vegas Raiders. That's weird to say. I'm used to Oakland Raiders, man. I'm still ain't all Las Vegas Raiders, but it's going down tonight, man. So that's all I got right now. Gary, what's the team? What's up, Pimp?
All right, y'all. Everybody's talking about Sean Love Combs. Used to be Sean Puppy Combs, but now his name is Sean Love Combs, y'all. And they're saying that he is continuing, y'all, to expand his lucrative empire, y'all. Now, he recently purchased, y'all, some highly sought-after real estate in Miami. Now, according to reports, y'all, they're saying, y'all, that Combs plunked down $35 million to purchase Gloria and Emilio Estefan's mansion on Star Island. Now, they're saying that the couple who originally purchased the property in 1993 for $1,840,000 closed the deal with Diddy recently. Now, according to TMZ, the property is 8,000 square feet, has 6 bedrooms and 10 bathrooms. Now, the property also has waterfront views and a 2-story guest house with 3 bedrooms and other amenities, y'all. Now, they're saying that Combs, he already owned, y'all, a huge mansion on Star Island back in 2003. They say he paid $14.5 million for the Star Island estate, which was previously owned by Tommy Mottola. Then they said he owned some more property in 2014. He paid $40 million for his Los Angeles Homeby Homes house. And they say he got another mansion. He even had an abandoned mansion, y'all, that they found, honey, back in 1998, y'all. So this man just got all kind of money. But do celebrities just buy each other's houses? You live in it for a year or 2, then I'm going to come back and buy it behind you? Is that the thing, what they doing when you got all this money? It seems like it, though. So congratulations to Diddy Combs and all his mansions and all his money. And I don't know how he get all this money, because he ain't made no music in a while, but that's neither here nor there.
He got other things. He got liquor and clothes. Oh, yeah. He got the store in Atlanta airport.
Oh, okay. Well, that's where you get all this doggone money from. All right, then. Congratulations, love. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is flashy gold. On the high end, you say flashy gold, and on the low end, you say gold. That's your color for today. Maria, what you got coming up in the hot spot?
Good morning, Gary. Okay, so which hip-hop artist almost killed a neighbor over $20? I have that story coming up next. Inside the Hot Spot, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The Hot Spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the Hot Spot. It's the BR18.
All right, it's the bottom of the hour. Time for the Hot Spot. We got Maria Moore sitting in for Brett this morning. Maria, what's up?
Good morning, Ricky. Of course, I'm Maria Morris sitting in for the Brat, and this is a Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. 2 things you should never mess with: my money and my mama. Ice Cube knows firsthand. During a recent interview, Ice Cube revealed that he nearly killed a neighbor for swindling his mother out of $20. Word is the high school associate who was heavy on drugs, he asked Ice Cube's mom for $20, and she gave it to him. And Ice Cube said, "I was so mad you violated my mother, my family, because you knew we was never going to get that $20 back." Ice Cube revealed that he and his friends went around the corner to kill the guy, but thankfully the guy wasn't home. Have you ever gotten just mad about money and somebody paying you back, Ricky?
Oh, yeah. Promoters.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Promoters.
my gosh.
So what I started doing was just walk out on stage, say, hey, just let y'all know I was here. Just waiting to get paid. Then I'll come out and perform, so can't say I didn't show up. All right. And I go backstage, and I say, if I don't come back out in 10 minutes, go ask for a refund. Thank you.
I know that's right. Put them on
we
blast.
had to get a police escort out of town because them some dope boy promoters.
Ooh,
Where we was in Texas.
Yeah, I look like, was it, I don't know if it was Austin, but I remember that very vividly.
We got frat brother police officers. We got escorted halfway to Dallas. We were flying too.
Sure was.
That is so
Back
funny.
in, honey.
I'll come back in 10 minutes.
Back that truck in, and we got on out.
Yes, sir.
I know that's right. All right. Well, great news for Whitney Houston fans. TriStar Pictures announced that Whitney Houston's biopic, I Want to Dance with Somebody, is set to hit theaters on December 23rd. I Want to Dance with Somebody is being made with the support of Whitney Houston's estate and includes Grammy Award winner Clive Davis as a producer. British actress Naomi Ackie is set to play Houston. In other movie news, the trailer dropped for the latest Matrix movie. Man, talk about throwback. The clip prominently features stars Keanu Reeves and Carrie-Anne Moss, whose characters Neo and Trinity famously died in the last movie. So fans are wondering, is this a flashback? The Matrix Resurrections debuts in theaters and on HBO Max December 22nd. Lastly, The Wire creator David Simon wrote a tribute to actor Michael K. Williams, who played character Omar Little, saying that, to be honest, I misread the man from the start. Mike bent his beautiful mind to a task that even the best writers and showrunners often avoid. He will truly be missed. I'm Maria Moore, and that's what's happening in the Hot Spot. Coming up next, Rock T has the joke of the day. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is about that time. 19 before the top of the hour. It's time for Rock T. Joke of the day. Joke of the day. Joke of the day. Joke of the day. All right, it's Monday. Let's go.
Did you hear the rumor about butter?
No.
I ain't gonna be the one to spread it.
Go jump off a bridge. That was so terrible.
It wasn't terrible.
Oh, my gosh.
Maybe it was the delivery.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe you gotta try it again then. Let's try it again. Can you do it again, Rick?
Oh, man. Did you hear the rumor about butter? I ain't gonna be the one to spread it. Maria.
What'd you say, Maria.
Wow.
Gary.
It's just
Child, please.
so difficult to laugh.
You laughed at first.
It's very difficult.
You.
Not me, hell, because I was like, this is ridiculous. Honey. It's the delivery. It's just about butter. I didn't spread it. Okay.
Oh, Gary.
Right. Yeah. Special K, I mean.
Oh,
I don't know.
that was funny.
I don't know.
Well, a good wholesome joke.
He'll be, for Marley. He'll be here all week. He will be here all week.
Ooh, Ricky, I got my popcorn ready because I can't wait to hear what you got to say about this. So this is for everyone who likes to sleep in the nude. There is a doctor on TikTok named Tony Young, and he would like for you to know how disgusting you are and that no one in their right mind should be sleeping next to you. So here's the reason. We pass gas in our sleep, and usually that contains a small amount of fecal matter. Now, Dr. Young said...
Wait a minute.
Yeah. So you pass gas in your sleep, and in a little, little... I don't know. A little drip may come out. I don't know what to say. I'm so sorry. But Dr. Young said that the average person breaks wind between 15 to 25 times per day. I can believe that. And the majority of it is during the night. So you end up lightly soiling your sheets. Yeah. So he's saying, while you sleeping, you passing gas. And that gas is getting on your sheets if you are sleeping in the nude and you nasty. So he's saying, put your pajamas on so it can catch some of that, some of that.
Gary, you sleep naked.
I sure do sleep naked, and that's a lie, honey. So I don't know how you gonna sit there and say
I know
something
yours
like
constant because them muscles gone.
Thank you.
Don't even make a sound no more.
So Maria, is this with or without undergarments?
So the doctor is saying that you should wear underwear or your pajamas so they can catch any of the fecal matter that may come out when you pass gas. But my thing is, I don't wear different pajamas every single night. So what if the the gas is in the pajamas? Yeah, I don't wear different pajamas every single night.
Well, see, Maria, pajamas are like towels. You got to change those things daily.
No, you don't.
I don't. After I take a shower, I put on my pajamas. I take a shower in the evening, and I put on my nightgown, and I take it off in the morning, and I wear it again.
But then you put the same nightgown on the next day?
Do you still wear a nightgown, Maria? Women still wear nightgowns?
Yeah, Maria.
I see nothing wrong with
what's
that.
the name on Little House on the Prairie?
Laura Olsen.
I have a nightgown that my grandma wore, and I still keep it. It makes me feel close to her.
But do you
and I
wear it every
now and
day
then.
without washing it?
No, I do wash it, but like if I take a shower in the evening and I wear pajamas, like sometimes I do. I fold my pajamas up and I wear them again the next night.
Thank you.
I'm with you, Maria.
Yeah,
I think my body is well, I mean, different strokes for different folks, but
we didn't know.
I don't.
We didn't know all of that.
When I was little, like we used to have a thing where we folded up our pajamas. We'd take a bath in the evening, put our pajamas on, wake up, fold them up, and then put them to the side, and you wear them the next night.
Exactly.
So I don't know. That's a lot of laundry for me. That's a lot of laundry for me.
It's not that. When I was younger, I did, but I'm an adult now. You sweat at night. And even though
everybody don't sweat at night.
Not with that AC and that ceiling fan.
Yeah, I don't. I don't feel like I get funky in my sleep.
Maria, we with you.
Deodorant. In bed for hours,
I put on deodorant.
Hours.
I wash my body and I put on clean pajamas, and I'll do my laundry
twice per week. They're not clean if you wore them yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not naked, you wouldn't have this damn problem. That's why I sleep naked, no pajamas.
Well, why don't we just sleep naked and change the sheets?
Yeah, I change mine once a month.
Once.
Oh God!
It's just me.
So
it's just me on my sheet.
Eva, you need to redirect your attention now. So
Rick,
I
got
that bedroom funky.
Redirect your attention, sis. To go to the left, to the left.
I'm trying to.
What do they say about that, Maria?
But look though.
Once a month is not. Yeah, that's not frequent enough. But and you sleeping naked, so that's like wearing the same pajamas for 30 days.
Y'all get you some Jockey Midway briefs and a Jockey T-shirt and fold up and crash out, and then go to the other side of the bed. But I didn't know that underwear was catching all that stuff. So I guess we learn something every day. So Gary, go ahead and at least put on some underwear or some of them pajamas or nights.
I wish I would.
But Gary, you have an impeccable hygiene routine. You have an impeccable hygiene. You put your skin is moisturized. You have all your fragrances. Gary, get it clean.
I feel like an owl over here. No, he don't.
Yeah.
Gary be musty 3 out of 5 days.
Does he?
Yeah, God just tell Gary, I'm just gonna remind you that you are.
God.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Meg Thee Stallion, or should I say Megan Thee Stallion, y'all. She is speaking out, y'all, and she has admitted to her fans, y'all, that she has been staying away from social media on purpose. She tweeted, "I feel bad because, honey, I haven't really been being myself lately, and I think that the hottest can tell." She said, "I just can't stand social media." She said, honey, "I get on here and people be talking about my deceased parents and all kinds of rude mess." She said, "I don't even want to see it." And one Twitter user asked Megan, honey, so they said, "Did she put the cognac down?" And she said, "Honey, how in the hell you gonna say something like that, honey? What you talking about?" And a lot of people saying that a lot of celebrities, y'all, are getting sick of social media, but in a sense, they kind of need it. Is that a thing? Do you kind of need social media? Do the celebrities need social media?
I mean, you make money off of it, but, you know, a lot of people just tired of it because it's definitely too much access. You know what I'm saying? People come on there. You got people that just troll people. You know, now at shows, people feel like they entitled to be backstage. They entitled to your personal space. They can, you know, and you know what you can do is take your money and hire somebody to go on there and read bad comments and just block them, and then you have a less percentage of people trolling you if you block the trollers. But you don't. But in order to block them, you have to read it, right? So you get somebody that'll go in there and read it for you and block all, give them access and let them block all of them and do it for about a few weeks, and then you'll filter out the bad people.
Yeah. They just changed update, Ricky, on Instagram, where now any kind of hate speech or anything you don't want to hear, you can put those keywords in and they'll filter them out your comments, so you won't even see them.
Right.
They just did an update.
All right, y'all. Well, moving on, honey, and other celebrity news, y'all. Everybody's raving about the new drag queens, honey, the basketball players. It's being reported, y'all, that Russell Westbrook, y'all, did y'all see that nice little skirt he had on the other day in them leather boots, honey? Now, they're saying, y'all, that the basketball players showed up to the Tom Brown Spring 2022 show, honey, during New York Fashion Week, wearing an ankle-length white kilt, off-white cardigan, young, with front pockets and a diamond choker, honey. He looked amazing. Now, they say to complete his avant-garde and modern look, they say Westbrook paired the look, y'all, with some lace-up leather boots, honey, featuring brogue details and pebbled leather uppers. Now, they say many celebrities like Jordan Clarkson, Will Smith, and David Harbour, y'all, have embraced the kilt style, but, honey, Westbrook's minimalist ensemble offers some edge with his choice of footwear while keeping the look clean. Now, it's amazing how these men can put on a damn skirt and everything, and they try to make it like it's something new, avant-garde, and all that other mess, but, honey, when a sissy wears avant-garde, but when a queen wears, honey, she's all kind of sissies and punk, honey. That's not cute, honey. Y'all haven't seen that look? Y'all haven't seen him in it?
Yeah, I seen it.
He looks fabulous.
I'm not with it.
He the only one wearing it.
He just too big for that.
He was hanging out with rapper Kid Cudi. They was both. Yeah.
I don't care who he hanging out with, but, honey, when the sissies wore it, honey, they was all kind of names. But now with a basketball player he's wearing some nice kilt skirt.
Yeah, because you can't say nothing. So you just look at it and just keep scrolling. We don't say nothing.
Nothing.
Say one damn thing about Russell Wilson with a dress on, your career over.
To who?
But Russell likes to play in fashion. That has been his thing. He loves when he goes in that tunnel, have a little outfit on, if it's salmon, turtleneck, or whatever. He loves some fashion. So I'm not surprised
ankles
at
out.
Fashion Week. His ankles out, Maria.
Yep, his ankle. He love having them ankles out. He be rolling them pants up. He having them loafers on with them ankles out, them pointy-toe loafers.
He needs to introduce that to Pride, honey. When Pride Week come, honey, she come on out and show us all how we need to dress and wear for the new season. But anyway, congratulations, Russell. You looked amazing, y'all. And then my final story, y'all, it's being announced that Trina is engaged, y'all. They're saying Trina has announced that she's engaged to boyfriend Raymond Taylor. He's a former college basketball player and a Miami rapper, and he goes by the name of Ray Almighty. Now, they're saying, y'all, that Trina shared this news during a FaceTime call with life coach Miss Stormy Wellington. Now, she showed off a beautiful diamond. They don't know how many carats it is, but they say she showed off a nice diamond. And
I was confused when I saw it. I said, what the hell Trina doing with Richard Pryor? I thought he was...
Okay, that did not look like him either.
He look like Richard Pryor. Let me get online and look at this man. I'm going there right now, Ricky.
Yeah, he's right now. Now, she said, quote, I had a big night last night. Now, Trina is 46 and Raymond is 31, and he's a rapper, y'all. So, congratulations out to Ray Almighty and Trina, honey. They looked amazing. amazing together. So we can't wait for the wedding. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is flashy gold. On the high end, you say flashy gold, and on the low end, just say beautiful gold. That's your color for Eva.
You do look like a young Richard Pryor.
He got a thick mustache.
Like, what in the Harlem Nights is going on here? Y'all,
I'm sorry.
y'all give it up. Y'all give it up for Gary with the C.
One time.
All right, y'all, time for the wake-up calls. Get at your boy, 866-9-RICKY. Here we go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so it would be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
Baton Rouge, LT, the garbage man with the cell phone, commercial front loads out, roll loads out, rear loaders, side loaders. Wake up, wake up, wake up!
My name is Kenny. I wanted to wake up the Henry family and my Rams football team. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Yes, this is Mr. 200, the barber stylist from College Station. I want to tell everybody in the TBCJ system to get your ass up and help do something this morning.
This is Sheila in San Antonio. I want to send a wake up to my daughter, Jamila. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Get on that school bus, girl.
Wake up to everybody in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And not my wife and kids because they still sleep. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
The city's tuned in, lock in. What's yours? Cause we gon' let them know.
Come on.
Norfolk, wake up. In Birmingham, wake up. Oklahoma, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. St. Louisville, wake up. New Orleans, wake up. Hey, Memphis, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
All right, man. Thank y'all for your wake-up calls.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. Our favorite grandmama in the building. It's Bernice Jenkins.
There's a great day coming when we all gather home. There's a great day coming when we all seem to roll. We're gonna sing, gonna shout, gonna walk and never get tired. In that great judgment day.
Sing it, Miss
Janie, get married. Get married.
Good morning.
Get married. Janie.
Yeah.
In that great judgment day.
Yeah.
Get married. Turn your TV down, if you will.
English, watching her news.
Yeah, turn your TV down, Janie.
Yeah.
Turn your TV down.
Oh, Lord. I forgot.
We waiting.
Bless her.
Here's our church announcements. Govern yourself.
Accordingly.
Mother Gert Williams, who is 79, is ill after being arrested in the mall on Saturday. And she was buying some new Reeboks, but she needed a size 14. And some young folks got to sniggling about it behind her back. And one of them was saying that maybe she used to be a man. And Gert got so mad she started throwing shoes and knocked out 2 of them kids' teeth. So if anybody know a good lawyer, call her son Marcus. Got to get her out of jail. But she needs her medicine. And there's a meeting downstairs for all men that used to be a woman, but still likes women that look like men and dress like a woman, but don't want to be a man, but still also want to get pregnant. Did you understand that? It's a meeting downstairs for all men that used to be a woman, but still likes men.
Oh.
That still likes women that look like men.
Oh, Lord.
And still dress like a woman, but don't want to be a man. But still also want to get pregnant.
My boy dagger. My boy dagger.
Don't do it. Don't do it. You can say that, Miss Jenkins.
I don't know. That's what we call them.
I don't know if that's appropriate no more, Miss Jenkins.
Condolences to the family of Walter Huff. You know Walter Huff?
Yeah.
He passed on Saturday. He been suffering from a weak bladder, bad knees, tennis elbow, severe stuttering, swollen Adam's apple, inflamed nose hairs, and was in need of a blood transfusion. But that ain't what killed him.
What happened?
He died at a hotel in Vegas when he thought that he could sit on the balcony rail on the 18th floor and take a selfie. And he got the picture, but the flash surprised him, and a few seconds later he became a permanent part of the parking lot. He was 42, so.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
It's going to be a closed casket, I'm guessing.
Probably so. Probably one of the caskets that Richard Pryor had on Which Way Is Up when they bought that casket. That concludes our church announcement. All right, JD. All right.
Black Tony, where you at?
Shady, what's up, Shady? Oh, I just want to say thank you for telling the doctor lady to call me. We talked on the weekend, Shady. The doctor who be coming on here.
Doctor call you?
You're not a Spring?
No, Dr.
Oh, you're not a Spring?
Yeah, Spring. Yeah. She called me and talked to me, and we in therapy. She told me she gonna be doing a session with me every week, Shady. And she gave me a record. She gave me some records, some
recommendations.
What's that word, right? Yeah. She said that because she said that I was stressed out. See, I was real stressed out last week, and I felt like I was gonna have a stroke or something. So she talked to me and told me. She said what I needed. She said the problem is, Shawty, you stressing me out by telling me to come to work every day, Shawty. And she said that what I need to do, so I don't have no stroke.
Yeah.
She said I need to just slowly make a move toward coming to work. So she said her recommendation was I slowly make a move to come to work. So today is Monday. So she said just get dressed and act like you're gonna go to work and just sit there at the table. And
right.
And then on Tuesday, she said get dressed and then go and sit in the car. And then just think about what's going to happen when you go to work. And then Wednesday, she said crank the car up. And then just sit there and think about you finna drive to work. And then Thursday, she said pull out into the street and drive in the direction like you're going to work. Then she said on Friday, pull up to the parking lot and then turn around.
Man, get off the phone, man. Bye, man. Bye, man.
Sugar don't go on grits. Sure as I'm John P. Key. If you need some sugar,
tell 'em.
Go get you some cream of wheat. Hey, somebody go tell Kev on stage, Fred Hammond, you know better. What they wrote on the box was a trick because
yes, sir.
Sugar just don't go.
You better preach this morning.
Sugar don't go, don't go. Hey, sugar don't go. On my grits. No, no. Sugar don't go, don't you go. Sugar don't go, sugar don't go. Sugar don't go. Sugar don't go on grits, no. Sugar don't go on them grits.
Well, we're going to start this show out with the truth this morning.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. 4 minutes after the hour, y'all, the segment's being brought to you by Capital One. Getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit is another reason. Banking with Capital One is one of the easiest decisions ever. That's banking reimagined. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank. Capital One N.A. member FDIC. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Last night was almost a dangerous scene, honey, at the VMAs. Now, it's being reported, y'all, that Machine Gun Kelly and Conor McGregor, y'all, appeared to get into an altercation, y'all, on the red carpet, honey, of the 2021 MTV VMAs on last night. Now, according to TMZ, y'all, they're saying that McGregor asked Machine Gun Kelly to take a photo with him, but he was rejected, honey. Now, they're saying that things escalated into Machine Gun Kelly pushing McGregor, who stumbled back and spilled his drink. Now, they're saying, yeah, that the UFC star then threw what was left of his drink at Machine Gun Kelly's direction before security came and broke things up, y'all. Now, as of now, nobody was shot or killed from as of now. But, honey, this is interesting that Europeans, Caucasian people fight at awards like that. When that started happening? Because I ain't never heard.
You talking about Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor is just a nasty animal.
Really? But
yeah, you should have saw the things that he said when him and Floyd Mayweather was about to fight. Man, he just he goes off, and you know, he don't care. He don't have no chill at all.
Really?
I've seen him break out windows on tour buses and stuff. He's very violent.
Oh, wow, boy. Really?
But always get his ass kicked in the ring.
All the time.
Okay. All that for nothing then.
All that.
Yep.
My God. Why do I know they had no guns? Usually they have guns. I mean, do white people not carry guns to fights or to award shows or anything like that? Because nobody got shot or nothing, as opposed to.
You saying that like you want somebody to get shot.
Well, I mean, there ain't no. I mean, if you're going to fight and stuff, I mean, don't use it when you go to a fight, somebody have a gun. That's not the American way? Oh, I thought that was the American way.
That's the way you're right. That's the way they fight. Don't nobody use hands, though.
Thank you. Nobody. So, I mean, I'm shocked.
Somebody got hands at them chicks in them small apartment complexes in the South.
Yes.
I watch all of them. It's a shame. I sit there and say, look at that girl pulling that girl hair like that. It's a shame. You know, but it just be bad when they be fighting when one chick be bald headed and don't have no breasts and don't nobody be watching the fight.
Moving on, child. In other celebrity news, y'all. Young Miami, honey, she done unfollowed y'all, Joie Chavez, y'all, after she was spotted vacation that we did in Capri. Now they're saying, y'all, that Young Miami, honey, has unfollowed Joey Chavez after Chavez was spotted vacation that we did in Capri, and we talked about that last week. Now they're saying, y'all, that Miami was previously linked to Diddy. Now they're saying, y'all, that the two were hanging out with each other just last week or whatever, and now that Joey Chavez is Love, that's his new name, Love, new casualty, honey. So congratulations to her. So girls just stop unfollowing one another. That is the craziest thing, honey. You don't follow me because this and that and other. But anyway, child, need to.
Well,
all right,
that might have been her friend, Gary. You never know. That might have been her friend. And now, you know, I don't think that Diddy and Young Miami were an actual item, but they might have been dating.
Yeah, but I thought they said it's good to share.
Not your man.
Oh, I thought y'all.
Come
for real, y'all people sharing y'all mans?
They need, these chicks need to get regular dudes with regular jobs and that can then love you for who you are, not what you are, ain't all up in the limelight and stuff. I don't, you know, I'm just like,
they need to do like
the D can't be that
all
good.
us out here that can do regular stuff, like, you know, because I had a regular job before I became a stand-up comedian. You know, I worked at Foot Locker, I worked at Showbiz Pizza, I worked at Head's Office Furniture.
Good.
So I had a regular job. Absolutely. And we the ones that will put that foot on your neck like you like it. Make that thing go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Get you a regular man, girl.
Make that thing go. You be queefing all day. You be sitting there working at your desk. Eating a little nice wow. All during the day.
It is a little early for that.
It's way too early.
I want to wait till the night.
Getting on the elevator.
All right, baby. Yeah.
Super day.
Put it on that.
I'll be coming in that bedroom, coming out, running out like I'm running out behind Nick Saban, boy. Y'all be in the stand talking about dun 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 dun. Because I'm about to put a foot on that neck. You know what it is.
Lord,
right
help
there.
us, Jesus.
Yes, sir.
My Lord, my Lord.
Oh my gosh.
Go ahead,
Take a nap.
Yes, sir. You will be asleep. When I was married, my wife slept good every night. I had to bring that heat. Yes, sir. Let her down. Pull that cover halfway back. Turn that ceiling fan on where she can cool off. Yes, sir.
All right,
yes,
let me
sir.
do the color.
Y'all get it.
Let me do the color, and I ain't got a text yet. Gone. But anyway, the color today, this is one of my favorite color. My color today is flashy gold. On the high end, you say flashy gold, and on the low end, you say beautiful gold. That's your color. Can I get it one more time, Ricky?
Man, that thing sound like an elephant. Get that baby just right, you heard me? More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. 14 minutes after the hour, y'all. It was a great weekend. Big shout out to everybody that came out to the Brown Theater in Louisville, Kentucky. We had a great time. It was a good show. It was packed, man. Thank y'all so much for supporting the Rickey Smiley You Going to Hell tour. And I'll never go back. Never go back to Baltimore ever again. The way y'all acted at the Lyric Theater was just absolutely... I had to go home and pray. I had to go to church yesterday because the way we all clowned in Baltimore. Y'all going to hell. I'm going to hell. Everybody that left the Lyric Theater in Baltimore should have went to church. The cute, my frat brother with the pink Louis Vuitton shirt on, you going to hell. Mr. Greg, everybody. The Lyric Theater in Baltimore, Maryland was packed. People came to laugh. And I have been banned from the city of Baltimore for about 6 months. I can't go back. Y'all got to pray. We got to pray because the way we all clowned in there. Shout out to comedian from Dallas, Texas, Black Rob, and my frat brother, comedian Howie Bell, and Justin Whitehead from Atlanta, and myself. It was the craziest, funniest, ignorant show. All the comedians came back on stage at the end. Everybody was dancing. The queues was hopping. Ladies falling out of their chairs. Let me tell y'all something. Don't come see me. If you got weak kidneys, it depends on my show. If you got something wrong with your lungs, if you got a little bit of COVID left, don't come. This show is not for you. I don't know who those ladies was on the third row that kept falling in between the seats on the floor. I had to stop what I was talking about to make this. I said, send them back up. Because I didn't want them to miss my man in the wheelchair that left. I had a man left out of the theater in the wheelchair and went to the concession stand and came back with 2 hot dogs and tried to give me one of them while I was on stage. I mean, he went and got me a hot dog in a wheelchair. I was so happy to have him. I don't know where he was sitting, but I made him come sit in the front. But I said, you're not going to sit your wheelchair cricket, so you're going to have to line your wheelchair up with the rest of the chairs because it's not a good look for the show. And that man was laughing. It was just fun. Super Dave. It was just funny. I had a connection with my man in the wheelchair. Then when I got the man in the wheelchair situation, he going to get up and sit in the front row. Like, you didn't tell nobody you could walk, sir. We felt sorry for you. But you going to get your ass up. But see, that's the type of people that be getting in a wheelchair, going to Six Flags where they can get on the rides and don't have to stand in line. See, he one of them. But if I catch you parking in a regular parking space at Walmart, we're going to have a problem, sir. I got a real problem with Baltimore. I love y'all so much. I can't go to Baltimore no more for about 6 months. I've been banned. All right, y'all. More Rickey Smiley coming up, man. We got the one and only Dr. M.J. Collier up next. You don't want to miss it. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's the front page news.
It's what's trending now.
All right, y'all. Coming up now, we got the one and only Dr. M.J. Collier with all the COVID-19 updates you need to know. If you have any questions, you can call
Rickey 866-9RICKEY. Dr. Collier, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. Happy Monday, and we're here for your coronavirus update. Let me tell you, Rickey, we've been doing this now. We're in the second year of the coronavirus pandemic, and people need to be re-educated about a few things. Now, it is currently being recommended that if you are experiencing symptoms of the coronavirus, that you get tested regardless of if you've been vaccinated or not. Now, that's new because previously they said if you've been vaccinated, you didn't need to get tested. So this is a phenomenon that I've observed in my own office, that people come in, they ask for a test, they're not sure what type of test they need or what type of test they want. So since the pandemic started and testing has been available, you've heard the term PCR test, antigen test, and antibody test. But what's the difference in those, and when do you get each one? So, Rickey, a COVID test can look at either fragments of the virus's genetic material, which is what a PCR test does. It is the most potent and the most accurate, and it gives you the information. And there are rapid PCR testing that are available. The antigen test looks for proteins associated with the virus. That's why it is not as accurate. But if you get a positive test with an antigen test, then I recommend that you get a PCR test for confirmation just to make sure. And most of the time, they're going to be concordant, which means they're going to say the same thing. Every once in a while, you'll get a protein test that's positive, but you get a PCR test that's negative, and that's what's important. The PCR test tells the truth, nothing but the truth, and that's it. So they have testing now at the direction of the president that you can get and mail to a lab. So you do the test at home to yourself, and you can mail it to a lab and get your results on the phone or on the internet. So that's how easy testing has become now. The president has directed, during his address to the nation last week, that they make testing available through all major retailers at cost. So Amazon, Walmart, Kroger's, most of your drugstore outlets, etc., they're going to have at-home tests that you can purchase and test yourself if you're having symptoms. So we recommend that everybody gets tested if you're having symptoms, because even people that have been vaccinated, even people that have gotten the Pfizer and the Moderna or the Johnson & Johnson, they are testing positive.
All right, let's go to the phones. You're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Dr. Collier. I take Pinkerton for AFib, A-Flutter. I already had the Pfizer first and second dose. Do you recommend me getting the booster shot? Also, my last question is, I want to know, why do they call it a vaccine when it hasn't yet been approved by the government? Thank you, sir.
Okay, one, it has been approved by the government now, so we don't have to worry about that. The Pfizer is recommending a third dose. They're not even necessarily calling it a booster dose. They're saying that a third dose is an appropriate treatment regimen with the Pfizer vaccine. They have applied for booster status or third dose status. So in conjunction with your cardiologist, I would confirm that if you got the first two, you probably would need to get the third shot as well.
See, this is what I'm saying right here. How y'all don't know that Pfizer had not already been approved by the FDA? That's the misinformation.
Because they get the information off Facebook.
Right.
Exactly. Well, that's why
that's been a high. If you 20 something, you should know. I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but that's how you know what I'm saying, that's getting out there, that's keeping people from getting their shot, and then they end up in the hospital on a ventilator and die. I'm watching it happen.
That's why it's so important for us to get this information out, because people don't listen to the news, they don't read the newspaper regularly, and so their only source of information may be listening to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. So that's why we're letting them know, updating them. They don't know. We're making them known.
All right, y'all, Dr. Collier, good morning.
Okay, I have a 2-year-old son who cannot get vaccinated, and he's not old enough to wear a mask. I just want to know how I can protect him from the virus.
Okay, to protect him, you need to keep him around only people that have been vaccinated and out of situations where he could be exposed to someone who has not been vaccinated. So he does not need to go out to the store. He does not need to go out and be around people, including siblings or even parents or grandparents, if they have not been vaccinated. The 2-year-old's best defense is an offense that requires a group that he's only around that has already been vaccinated. That's the number one treatment for that.
All right, you're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
Okay, I just wanted to know, just got over COVID from quarantine, and I wanted to know if it was safe to go and get the vaccination, because I know before then they used to require that you test negative before you could receive it.
I think that you can go get it pretty much at any time. If you're 2 weeks past your quarantine period and day one, the day that you tested positive, then you're eligible to go get the vaccine, and I would not wait. I think that, again, this is Dr. Collier's opinion, that they were telling people because they did not have a lot of vaccine available, and they knew that if you had the infection, that you had natural immunity, so it wasn't as important for you to get the vaccine as it was for somebody who is yet to be vaccinated. So now that the vaccine is plentiful and around and a lot of the doses are expiring and being wasted, go get the vaccine as soon as you can.
All right, John, Dr. Collier, good morning.
If the effectiveness of the vaccines has dwindled with both vaccinated and unvaccinated, how come the blame of transmission is being put on those who are unvaccinated when we're pretty much both spreading it equally?
Well, no, that is a myth. We are not spreading it equally. Those that are vaccinated have lower viral counts, and those that have been particularly vaccinated with the Moderna vaccine, it still has an efficacy of about 85%, and the antibody load is still high. With the Pfizer, even though the antibody count and the efficacy is decreased to 42.8%, you still have B memory cells and T killer cells as a part of the immune process. So vaccination status definitely helps decrease your transmissibility. It decreases the amount of virus that you're carrying around, and so you are less of a person that's carrying and spreading the disease than someone that has not been. So there's no equality in there. There's truly the vaccinated status and the unvaccinated status. And if you're unvaccinated, you're at higher risk to get it, and you're at higher risk to transfer it to someone else.
You're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
How come they're not talking about the negative effects of these vaccines? They're just talking about how good they are.
There are negative effects associated with them, and Dr. Collier talks about them all the time, but the side effects that most people have are minimal compared to catching and having the disease process. There's not been any associated deaths associated with getting the vaccine proper, and even though there's a lot of misinformation on the internet that talks about that just has not been proven to be true. Again, if you're getting the vaccine, Dr. Collier recommends that you take a non-sedating antihistamine such as Claritin, Zyrtec, Zylol, or Allegra, and you take an anti-inflammatory such as Motrin, Advil, or Aleve that minimizes the potential side effects from everything from sore arm to body aches and fever, and that should make you tolerate the vaccine better without it decreasing the immune response that your body would have.
Dr. Carter, it's a letter from the Little People Association. They want to know, should they start out with a booster or just get the regular Pfizer? You don't have to answer that. You can answer that one on your next one. Dr. Carter, let everybody...
One, these are the opinions of Dr. M.J. Collier, not those of Rickey Smiley, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show cast, or its production crew. You can reach me on all social media at ASK, Dr. M.J. Follow me on Facebook, and I'll follow you back, I promise. Thank you, Ricky. We're going to do a special Little People and COVID report on Wednesday.
Man, go on, man. Go on about your day, bro. I can't do this.
Have a good one, sir.
Have a nice day, sir.
To all the hard-working women and everyday super moms, we got a little something for you. It's Eva's Corner on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is 12 before the top of the hour. It's time for Eva's Corner. Eva, what you got?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. It's time for Eva's Corner, where we talk about all things womanhood, motherhood, and the juiciness in between. And today, I want to talk about lending and borrowing money, okay? It's something we've been doing for quite some time. However, social media has not always existed. So, this is the question. If someone borrows money from you, and you then see them on social media, Facebook, Instagram, living out, and they have failed to pay you your money back, do you have grounds to be upset, or do you need to wait until your allotted amount of time to be returned your loan? So I asked this question because this young man says he got a phone call from his friend, asked him to borrow $500. Now, note the story. The young man did not ask him what he needed the $500 for, nor did he tell him. He just said, yes, here you go. And he said, I'll give it back to you in 2 weeks. Well, a few days passed, and the young man was looking on Instagram, the loaner, and he looked up and saw his friend that he loaned $500 to in Vegas, balling out, having a good time. And now he feels away and wants to know, does he have grounds to confront his friend? And you know what, Ricky? I have very mixed emotions about this question because it depends. Now, one thing my mama always told me, do not loan what you cannot give. So that's for starters. Don't loan money that you can't that can't disappear because you might cause a problem. But
Right.
for two, when you loan somebody money, does it need to be for an emergency? What if he loaned the money only to know he was going to Vegas to spend it?
There you go.
Well,
I mean,
well, my
tell
opinion
me,
on
like,
this
I'm
is,
sure they call you to borrow money, Rick. I'm sure people ask you for money. Do they tell you why?
I don't need to know why, and why doesn't matter. What matters is, first of all, whenever you exchanging money, it's business, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So out of all of your get an understanding. We as black people, we always like it really, really warm in the room, and we never want to address issues that's uncomfortable. So before I give you this money, so if money being exchanged, even if it's your cousin, your mama, whoever, it's a business conversation. First of all, there are small pieces of paper that you can sign in agreement. Okay, so if I'm giving you $500 and you agreed to pay it on this date, I need you to sign right here because it's business. Yep. But we don't want to do business because that's your cousin. If you make your cousin sign a piece of paper, your cousin feelings gonna get hurt. Well, your feelings ain't getting hurt when I'm giving you this money. So it's business. Money has nothing to do with family. It's business. Whenever money go from one hand to the other hand, it's business. And as African Americans, we take everything personal. We like it really, really warm and comfortable in the room. And we never want to address it because we just automatically assume that other people are going to do the right thing or whatever. So with assuming that they're going to do the right thing, there's no understanding. Pastors say in church all the time, out of all of your getting, get an understanding. And govern yourself what? Accordingly. Accordingly to what? The understanding.
The understanding. Come on,
Absolutely.
Rick, you gotta preach this morning.
So when people get mad, if you make them sign an agreement, that means that they don't have any intention on giving you your money back. I don't care. You can go take the money and spend it on strippers. You can go buy you some Louboutins and your light off or whatever you want to do. That's your business. It's none of my concern. I don't care what you put on Facebook. As long as you give me this money back on March the 29th at 5:00 p.m. like you said, that's all that matters. Other than that, you have broke your part of the agreement that you signed that's on the paper that will stand in any court of law, period.
But think about this, Ricky. And if you need to break the agreement, just communicate. Don't
Well, you know
get
what my granddaddy
don't
said?
get lost.
Let me tell you what my granddad taught me. And Super Dave, you can relate it. Let me tell you what my granddaddy taught me. I used to borrow money from my granddaddy because we was cutting grass. We was doing yards. So if I had to get $30 from my granddaddy, what I would do is on Friday when I got paid, I took the $30 back and put it in my granddaddy's hand. And I said, Granddaddy, can I hold on to it for 2 more weeks? He said, yeah, Rick, you good. He give it back to me.
There you
See what
go.
you have to do? Do right. Because you're going to need them again.
Communication.
Yes. Yeah, but it's about doing right. Take the take the money back, put it in his hand, cash app them back and say, hey, I cash app you your money back, but if you can spare me for 2 more weeks or 3 more weeks, I promise you I'll give it back to you or whatever. And just the fact that you cashed app them back in good faith. Good faith.
That's it.
Right?
That's
and
it.
you have to do the right
That's
thing.
it.
And that's why you can always get money. And that's why I was always able to get whatever I needed to get from people. Because I promise you, if I had to sell anything in my house or pay them back, I've been like that my whole life. I always paid people back. I'm talking about on point. You can ask Romario, my frat brother, to help me get a house. And I'm talking about he dropped 25 grand. Romario, my frat brother, YE. Dropped 25 grand, and I swear every time I got paid when I was on 97.9 The Beat, I met him and I was dropping 5, 10 grand just getting him his money back because I couldn't sleep at night knowing that I owed somebody else money. So you have to do right because if I need him right now, I can always go to him because I did right by him when he gave me the loan just where I could get what I needed to get. And there you go. Boy, let me tell you something, boy. Man, boy, Samir, you had you in your feelings. Boy, you be so crazy about her, man. Her hair. Oh, my God. Her little part down the middle be so perfect, man. Her little, that's back before she went natural when she had a perm dog. When she had a perm dog. Had that little hair coming down, that little hair, that part going down the middle. And had her hair, I'm talking about she had shoulder length hair. And that was before they really started arching eyebrows, Maria. your ass was in love. Was you at FAMU when that came out?
You know what? I think I was, because it makes me think about when I started radio. That song is just so nostalgic. You know, have you at that red light daydreaming and the light to turn green.
Hold on. Google nostalgic. Go ahead, Maria. We don't know. Go ahead, Maria. We have to Google this.
It just takes me back. Yes, it just brings me back to a certain time in my life. Yes.
Okay. Maria, was you a heartbreaker? Who did you break somebody? That's one of them songs, man. When she broke up, who did you break up with? Don't you know how to say that, but who did you break up with, and how did you break up? Take us through that, Maria.
Oh gosh, I don't know if I can say it on the radio, Ricky. I mean,
okay, don't say his name, but
just take us through the situation.
I don't want to.
Did you lose?
It's a little embarrassing.
Okay, did he cheat?
I did hurt some feelings. I did hurt some feelings because I just was unsure of what I wanted, you know.
Right.
But yeah.
But you
I'm sure there were some guys singing that song to me.
But was you losing feelings for him? So how did you start losing feelings for him? Like he's sitting there laying on the couch, you be like, why is he breathing like that? Why he keep blinking his eyes? Like the stuff like that getting on your nerves.
Yeah, I was just like, why your shirt too little? Why I see your belly button? You know, stuff like that would like bother me.
I knew it. She seemed like that type.
So when he's standing outside of your dorm, waiting to walk you to your class, you take a deep breath, like, damn, I knew he was gonna be out here.
Yeah,
take us through it, Maria.
Give me 6 feet. He had to give me 6 feet back then. Like, just go that way.
So y'all was already socially distant.
We were already socially distant.
You didn't want to hold his hand.
No, I didn't. And I was one of those people that was just nice, and guys would take it the wrong way. Like, I'm like, bruh, I just smiled and said good morning. Like, I'm not trying to be your girlfriend. You know, he took she feeling me, dog. She said good morning. I'm like, I was just trying to be polite.
Right.
But yeah.
Right. So what he did, so after he apologized, you had already clicked off, you know, like your feelings just, it wasn't there?
I mean, it just wasn't there. It just wasn't there, you know. He didn't get a haircut often, and he wore medium shirts. You know, and it was just tough. You know, it was just tough.
I mean, could nobody on campus cut his hair?
No.
Because you can always find a Kappa in every single chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi. They always got a good barber. Because at Alabama State, it was Vince Thurman that lived in Charleston, South Carolina. Vince Thurman used to keep my fade tight when I was at Alabama State. He a Kappa. He a Beta Zeta Kappa, but I also went to high school with Vincent Thurman. So I kept my fade tight. So, but he only charged $5. Shout out to Vincent Thurman and Vincent Hall, 6th floor, baby, and had them haircuts on fleek. Hey. Yes, sir. Yeah, Marie, I'm sorry that relationship didn't work out or whatever. You broke that man heart. And he probably,
I did not try.
He probably got a tight shirt on his way to work right now, listening to the show, knowing your ass talking about him and stuff. But he gonna hit you up on Facebook. Do you follow you on social media?
Wait, with hair on his stomach. I heard a hair on your chest, but why you got hair growing all down on your stomach,
you got
your chest,
dude that need a Brazilian wax.
Showing. He needed just all over body wax, just all over.
Janai,
all the wax.
I can't talk to her no more. Janai.
Well, Ricky, hold on. Can we give a word
give us
for
a
the day?
The
word for the day: nostalgia. It's a sentimental longing or wistful affection for the past, typically for a period or place with happy personal associations. And here's an example: I was overcome with acute nostalgia for my days in college. Isn't that beautiful?
Oh wow, Maria, did you learn that word in college or high school? How long you been using it?
I used it so perfectly for this situation. That is a nostalgic song. Nostalgic.
Right, and you learned that at FAMU, or was that high school?
No.
Elementary.
Well, maybe middle school. Yeah.
Wow, we didn't get the words like that. We didn't get the words like that till we got to Alabama State.
She went to a white school.
Yeah, you had to go to it. Janai.
Y'all got me all nostalgic thinking about my days at North Carolina.
Yes.
Now everybody that's listening to the radio, y'all, the word for the day is nostalgic. I want y'all to use that word in a sentence all day. That's what we're gonna start doing, Maria. Every time you say a word, we're gonna Google it or whatever. We Maria, you gonna help us? Can you commit to helping us expand our vocabulary?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I would love to.
Gary, Google absolutely for the people.
Absolutely. Yes. Hold on. Yes, honey. Absolutely.
It's a couple of people. Hey, Janai Thornton. Janai, you know it's a couple of people out there that's like, what the hell is absolute? Anyway, this morning, we got our money expert, Janai Thornton, on the line, and she can hold it together because I don't even know why she fooled with us. But the fall 2021 college semester just started. Speaking of college, but it's already time to start filling out your financial aid paperwork for the 2022 school year and to avoid some common mistakes and help erase the process. Now, Janai is here to break it all down and answer all of your financial questions. Call us up right now at 866-9-RICKY. That's 866-9-RICKEY. Janai, go ahead. Good morning.
Hey, Ricky, good morning. Listen, y'all talking about college ushered us right into this conversation today because I know a lot of people are excited. Their kids finally went back to college or went off to college for the first time. But a lot of people don't realize the financial aid process for next year, fall 2022, actually starts October 1st. So that money is divvied up, Ricky, first come, first serve. So we need our people to go ahead and get that date in their calendar, get all their paperwork ready and all that in September. That's why we're talking about it early, so we can get ready to get access to those federal funds.
All right. Y'all want to, do we have calls, Dave? Okay, we got a call now. Go ahead. You on with Janai?
Yes, I was wondering because I attended school and I finished. But the school closed down, and it still didn't help me. It was supposed to help me do my job search and all that other stuff. I was wondering, do I still have to pay that money back, or is this something that I can do with the school being closed?
Okay, if you have federally backed loans, then you can definitely contact the federal government to confirm if you are required to pay those loans back. If those are private loans, then you don't have a choice. You're certainly going to have to pay those back. But depending upon the reason why the school closed or if they lost their accreditation, they might cut you a break in that situation.
All right, Joe, it's Janai Thornton. Good morning.
My husband is currently in school, and he has ran out of his financial aid, and we have a big out-of-pocket for him to complete his program. What is there that we can do to lower that amount, or is there anything in there for us in that situation?
Hey, good morning. And so what you're referring to, he has used up all of his federal aid. So for those of us who got access to the Pell Grant, well, y'all know what that is, work study, all those other funds, there's a cap on the maximum amount. So when you have capped out, you only have a couple of choices. One, which is student loans, which I do not suggest at all. Or two, you're going to have to get real focused and real aggressive about looking for scholarship money. Finding scholarship money is really best on campus from your department. You know, a lot of departments have budgets. They allocated a certain amount of money to give away for scholarships. So I get real active at looking for some scholarship funds for sure.
All right, Joe, it's Janai Thornton. Good morning.
My question was, is it any relief to people who already owe student loans?
Okay. So the only relief that the federal government has given is student loan interest is now deferred through the end of the year. So a lot of people have chosen not to pay their loans. Now, they have not had any rulings on any forgiveness of student loans because we heard about that when Biden was running for president. Maybe they were going to forgive as low as $5,000, maybe as up as high as $50,000. There has been no ruling on that yet. So, yes, we're still all responsible for our student loan debt.
All right, Joe, and Janai Thornton, good morning.
Okay, why is it that they ask for your W-2s from several years prior versus just 1 year prior like it used to be when you're applying for financial aid?
Okay. Now, for the 2022 FAFSA, the one that's coming out October 1st, you will use your 2020 tax return. So again, fall 2022 is coming. You're going to use your 2020 tax return. So if you have not filed, please do so. That's a common mistake that a lot of people make. You need to get that 2020 tax return done. That's the information they're going to use. That's the W-2 information that they're going to need.
All right, you're on with Janai Thornton. Good morning. Oh, I'm sorry, Janai. Okay, I thought we had some more time. Janai, let everybody know how they can follow you if they have any type of financial, whether it's college tuition or just financial advice, taxes, whatever. Let everybody know how you can be reached.
Please join my free community. Go to thankmelater.money and get all the information you need on financial aid or any other topic. And, of course, you can follow me on social media at Janai Thornton. That's JINITHORNTON. Y'all have an amazing day with your nostalgia today.
That's right, Janai Thornton, member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. You know we got to always show the K's some love. Janai, thank you so much. We really appreciate you. I got your front page. Coming up next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
News headlines. Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's time for the front page. 25 after the hour, y'all. The segment's being brought to you by...
Already, man. And I ain't gonna lie, man. The doggone page just went away.
Oh, no. We come back to it.
There it is. Walt Disney, man, just popped up on me right there. Brought to you by Walt Disney, man. The magic is calling you to the Walt Disney World Resort 50th anniversary celebration bringing October 1st. Learn more at disneyworld.com/50. Eva, what's happening?
That was
Good morning,
a radio.
everybody.
All right,
What'd you say, Rick?
There we go. Now I'm finna say that was a radio fumble by Rock T, and he recovered the fumble.
Picked that thing up and ran it in.
That's a sports genius. Good morning, everyone. What a beautiful Monday morning. I'm your girl, Eva Marcille, here with a quick look at your front page news. Tropical storm Nicholas is expected to make landfall along the Texas coast tonight. Heavy rain and flash floods are also big concerns in parts of Louisiana that are still trying to recover from Hurricane Ida. Meanwhile, Election Day is tomorrow in California, but Republicans are already claiming voter fraud as the campaign to get rid of Governor Gavin Newsom is losing steam. Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Barack Obama were in the state over the weekend to show their support for Newsom. Biden will be traveling there today. Now, in other news, U.S. Capitol Police announced 6 disciplinary cases against the officers from the January 6th insurrection on the Capitol. And last but not least, House Democrats are expected to release a draft proposal of their $3.5 trillion budget package today. Now, it probably won't have any Republican support, but they do hope to pass it anyway through reconciliation. All right, that was a quick look at your front page news. For more, go ahead and log on to the RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rox T, the sports genius. What's going down in sports?
Well, I don't know if you guys got a chance to watch former heavyweight champ Evander Holyfield get knocked out in the first round of his little exhibition fight there over the weekend against Vitor Belfort. I mean, should they have stopped the fight? Probably not. He probably should have went at least another round or whatever, man. But I think the referee was starting to feel bad for Evander because he's 58 years old and he was just kind of getting tapped on. Even though he was blocking most of the shots, he just kind of felt sorry for him. So it is what it is, man. Big ups. College football recap over the weekend, man. What's up with Ohio State losing to Oregon 35-28? Ohio State, can they get back into playoff contention? We'll see. Only time will tell. Texas loses to Arkansas. NFL, man, action went down. Trevor Lawrence, he struggled a little bit. He threw 3 interceptions. Houston beat the Jaguars. Arizona Cardinals, that's a team that is a force to be reckoned with. I'm very impressed. I don't know if I'm going to jump on the bandwagon yet, but Kyler Murray and the Cardinals defense is legit. I think they legit, man. The way they handled Tennessee was one of the teams that was expected to be contending for the Super Bowl. Now, I know this is only week number 1, so this ain't the time to be panicking, and this ain't time to be making predictions about what's going to happen. But Arizona Cardinals look real good over the weekend. Another team that looked good was them Cleveland Browns. People thought the Cleveland Browns was a fluke last year, that they ain't going to be able to piggyback on what they did. But they played Kansas City Chiefs all the way down to the wire with Baker Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns, man, so big up to that. Not sure what happened with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers, but Jameis Winston looked good. Show some love to Jameis Winston and the the New Orleans Saints. 5 touchdowns for Jameis Winston doing this thing out there. And see, with Jameis Winston, what really got me excited about him, even though he had a home run shot into a touchdown, but at the same time, he was just kind of throwing the ball. He was being very court, being very smart with the football, not trying to force stuff. And that's why it worked out for him, man. He's following Peyton's lead as his coach or whatever. So Jameis Winston did his thing, man. So big up to the New Orleans Saints right there. That's what I got for sports right about now, man. Follow me social media platforms at Rock T Holla. Hot Spot coming up right now. Let's get it.
Hot Spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the Hot Spot. It's the BR18.
Damn, Rock, you had a seizure,
hey, man. Remember when you bite your tongue?
This is Rock teeth. What the?
You know when you bite your tongue, but you want to try to play it off and keep going. I ain't even go front, man. That's what just happened, dog.
Yeah, dog. Sit up there.
I ain't even go
front. You be reading too hard.
No.
You be too excited, bro.
I bit my doggone tongue hard, man.
Yeah, but you got to calm down, bro. You be that's right. It's something in the NFL, and bit your tongue and had a little seizure.
Oh man, that ain't hurt, man.
I know I do, man. Go get you some cold water, some warm salty water, and gargle. You'll be straight. All right, Maria Moore sitting in for Brent with the Hot Spot. What up?
Good morning, Ricky. Of course, I'm Maria Moore, sitting in for the Brat this morning. And this is a Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. Kanye West wanted to do a versus battle against Drake, but Drake declined. This is according to Swiss Beats himself. In a recent interview, he revealed Kanye was willing to do the verses. He wanted to battle Drake. I left that up to them. Kanye was ready, but I don't know where that's at right now. I'm still leaving it to them. That would break records if those two did a versus battle. Meanwhile, Swiss also discussed Drake taking a shot at him on You Only Live Once from his Certified Lover Boy album. The track appears to reference Swiss's Instagram live comments back in 2020 when he called Drake a female, but Swiss apologized for his remarks shortly afterwards, adding, I said how I felt, he said how he felt, hey man, I guess we even as far as right now. I actually like the song, so, that's good.
Right.
Just drop the beef. Also, last night, Doja Cat hosted the MTV 2021 Video Music Awards, which scored high marks for bringing eye-popping performances and show-stopping surprises back to the Brooklyn's Barclays Center yesterday after being displaced by the pandemic last year. One moment that happened on the red carpet, Gary, did you see your boy Lil Nas X in his gown suit combo?
Yes,
well, he got on the, and he got on the carpet. And he asked the red carpet host, what do you think of my Versace suit gown combo? And Jamila Mustafa, she replied, listen, I'm not going to say I'm hating on the outfit, but let's move on. So, which is really awkward. Yeah. And she said that on live TV. So, Lil Nas X.
And now she probably being attacked and finna lose her job, right?
Yeah.
Because you can't say a damn
She should have known that. Because his fans are like the Beehive. They go off.
Oh, yeah.
Like
they don't play.
Okay, well, if she don't like the outfit, is that homophobic? If she don't like the outfit, is that homophobic?
It's not. Yeah, it's not.
No,
it's
just inappropriate.
Well, it's inappropriate for him to ask her questions because she's a reporter. She's supposed to be asking him questions, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, but if J-Lo said, what do you think of my gown? No one's going to say it. Yeah. If J-Lo asks, what do you think of my gown? The reporter doesn't respond. I don't know, girl. Like, you know what I mean? It's supposed to be a little more.
She was probably trying to be messy.
Sure he was. And just honesty, if she don't like the outfit, she don't like the outfit regardless of who asked the question. You set yourself up when you ask somebody a question like that.
True.
Yeah. I mean, it's true.
So just because your job on the red carpet is to answer questions from my experience, 31 years of
you don't
experience.
Ask.
Come on, Rick.
That's right, Ricky. You don't ask the question. So, I mean, he kind of set himself up for that one. They were also talking about Normani and Tiana Taylor. They did like a real racy Normani from okay, I believe they call her Normani, but Normani. Okay, we'll go with that. But they did a really sexy tease together. It was a tribute to a Janet Jackson performance from back in 2002. Oh yeah, they was all up on each other, Ricky. So a lot of fans were talking about that. But overall, it was a great show. So that's what's going on in the hot spot. Also, want to send a big happy birthday out to Special K. Today is his birthday, so that is what's going on.
Happy birthday, Special K.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Sitting at home with COVID.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm sorry. No,
thank God for that funky cold Moderna.
Yeah. So Kay is broadcasting from home. He has coronavirus. and you asymptomatic, and you take your 5,000 international units of vitamin D every day,
and my zinc,
and your omega fish oil. You've been on that for a while, so you got COVID. Therefore, you're not having any symptoms.
When I tell you I have zero symptoms, not a sniffle, not a cough, nothing. I feel absolutely fine. I'm quarantining for precautionary purposes for my family. And y'all better get out there and take this shot, man. That funky cold Moderna is doing what it do. Stop playing.
That's what it
Stop
is.
playing.
Well,
Stop playing.
Y'all with that
you
joke
look
of the
like
day,
$1 million
though.
bucks.
What happened?
Nothing.
Nothing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all please help me welcome National Urban League President and CEO Mark Morial this morning with commentary on the state of Black America. Good morning, Mr. Mark, man. What you got for us this morning?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, Ricky. Thank you for having me again. And today we pay tribute to Michael K. Williams.
Yes, sir.
He passed away recently at the age of 54. And his most enduring and consequential legacy may be that now in New York there will be namesake legislation named after him aimed at curbing mass incarceration in his home state of New York. Now, he gained fame, as we know, in the early 2000s for his portrayal of Omar Little, an openly gay armed robber who preyed on drug dealers in the HBO series The Wire. His portrayal drew up on experiences that he had growing up in Brooklyn and the childhood abuse that left him sometimes confused about his sexuality. Despite his great success, and he was a great actor and a powerful and wonderful person, he never overcame the demons that drove his struggle with drug abuse. Even in the years following his well-publicized recovery, he hinted of the turmoil beneath the surface. People often think that when a person puts down the drugs, he said, or the alcohol, that all the problems go away. He said to Tamron Hall, that could not be further from the truth. Drugs and alcohol are not the problem. They are merely symptoms of the problem, and therefore, once those things go away, the real work begins. His death from a suspected fentanyl overdose underscores that we have, Ricky, a growing opioid crisis in Black America. Opioid and fentanyl are not a white problem. They are our problem as well. And there's a need for more compassionate, community-based approaches to substance abuse and mental health problems in our community. Days after his death, the National Institute of Health published a study revealing that opioid death rates are growing faster among Black Americans now than among white. And there must be an anti-racist public health approach to address the crisis in communities. And we know Michael Williams struggled with cocaine addiction throughout the Wire's run, sometimes sleeping on a mattress alongside other addicts in the basement of a boarded-up house. He sought treatment after the show ended in 2008, after meeting with then-candidate Barack Obama, who made him realize his work could make a difference. And I could continue to tell you about this man, but his work, his life, his portrayal on The Wire of Omar Little, but also his real life underscores and reminds us why we must confront in a compassionate way mental health and addiction problems in our community. Black America, opioid and fentanyl are not a white problem. They are our problem as well. We must confront it, we must deal with it, and we must demand public health responses. And Ricky, I'm Mark Morial, and that's today's State of Black America.
Man, thank you so much for addressing that, because my family personally have been suffering a lot of losses from fentanyl. And you know, it just has to be addressed, and we've talked about it a few times on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me give it up for former New Orleans mayor and Louisiana state senator, who is the current president of the National Urban League, Mark Morial. Thank you so much. We appreciate you for keeping us up to date on the state of Black America. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.